Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand Daddy Plays Hades, the Nighty Night update. The spear is here once more for us, and you know what? I'm going to play the Guan spear once more because it is just that much fun to play around with. What do we start with though? That's the big question. A very, very big question. Last time we had Athena, and Athena's always good for a ride with Guan Yu. This time, let's actually take Chaos's egg and see what we can find. Off we go. Anything to say? I had a feeling.
You boy. Learn well to shut that foolish mouth of yours, or I shall shut it for you.
Evidently, he has failed with that. Somewhat fiercely.
Goodbye, father.
As Zagreus, he is not easy to shut up for good.
Man, I so believe in you, it's almost like the Greeks believe in me, and they believe in me an awful lot, you know.
I'm aware. I am well aware, and I will take your cast in here. We will see if we can make something fun out of that. I certainly wouldn't mind. On the contrary, I am always having a good time with Dionysus cast. Almost always. There's always a little bit of room for disaster. But I got a good feeling about this one. Okay, you got that attack off, son of a gun. Amazing.
That'll do.
A bit of money, sure. Won't even be bad getting this money because I'm pretty sure that there will be a shop coming my way, and I hope that sad shop will have some nice things coming my way. We've got that attack off too. You're amazing. Gotta say, my Hades Kung Fu is not at its best at the moment. Mostly because I actually haven't played the game for a few days because Curse of the Dead Gods, Smite and Dreamscape have kept me a bit busy. But starting next week I will be very busy in general for a lot of things, so I need to play this game quite a bit now. Just so that I have a decent backlog to get me through the week until the weekend. And you know what? That does help.
Let's liven things up.
You know, extra HP on this weapon, always a nice thing to have. I'm actually not against going there for that other nectar bottle, but I also want to spend money for hopefully something good. Ooh, all of these is very good. I will go with Dionysus here. Will I take his attack though? Yeah, sure, I take your attack.
Time to feast.
I'm not made out of stone. The hammer will come back later down the line, as always. And maybe we can snatch away his legendary later down the line, because that would be pretty nice. It's usually not my style to go for this many money rooms in here, but so far these money rooms, they have always been all by themselves. Can we talk about how amazing Dionysus' attack looks with Guan Yu's spear? I wouldn't say that it is a good synergy, probably far from it, but it looks amazing. It looks absolutely stunning. I mean, just look at that. Yeah, that's pretty. Athena, huh? You know what?
I won't have it.
Not today. Artemis? Sure, why not? Something like a dual cast in here would be pretty nice. And yeah, for the moment, let's actually keep our distance here for a bit. Throw out a cast every now and then, like that. It is our hardest hitting ability at the moment, after all. And especially now that their armor has been lost, we can actually stun them every now and then with this. And there you go.
I think you might enjoy it on Olympus. There's a lot of feasting here, I guess, and the air is cool and crisp, and it's much brighter than it is down there. Sounds like a dream, right?
I mean, we can only judge this by what all the Olympians are saying, but apparently it is very, very dark in here, which makes me wonder, assuming that Zagreus really truly makes it out of the underworld and stays in the overworld long enough to actually see the sun rising. Don't you think that would be very hurtful on his eyes? I mean, he has been living in what we can only assume is glaring darkness, and his eyes have adapted to that. Which would imply that his eyes are just not used to anything this bright. He would probably have very, very much trouble actually seeing things. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Enough of this.
I think it would.
Yes.
Now we go for the key. And man, HP-wise, we are looking pretty hot in here already. Damage-wise, also fairly okay. I mean, fairly okay. We crit hard, and we crit on a semi-regular basis, which is very nice too. I wouldn't be against seeing a bit more of this.
Like that.
And thanks to the special. The special on the Guan Yu aspect, man. I love it so much. I love it so much. It is 1000% better than the regular spear special in so many ways. The damage is great, the range is great, the width on the attack is great. The sound effect, the firecracking sound, is actually amazing too. Man, I just love it. Now, is it worth taking the risk of the reduced health pool that comes with it? Maybe, maybe not. But I'll be damned if it isn't fun to play. And there is my man with the hammer. Anyways, let's really not forget that we can throw bombs up like that too. And I'm looking forward to finding out what our hammer is going to be. I don't think there is any spear hammers we are still missing out, or is there? If so, then not a lot. Yeah, there shouldn't be a lot of stuff we are missing here.
Stupid fools.
Quick spin or the charged skewer. Both are good, both are interesting. I think I actually go for the charged skewer in here. Because we are having a good time with our charge attack. You know what? This is where we reroll.
Implore the fates.
Demeter! I don't mind seeing Demeter at all. Also have some nectar.
May this small offering bring you some joy there on Olympus, Lady Demeter. Thank you for all your help.
That was a very nice prayer.
A conscientious gift, my little sprout, and I am grateful for your generosity. A bit of nectar cut straight through the cold, I say.
But man, Zagreus just raised an interesting point.
I have grown fond of you, young sprout. Nevertheless, I shall not spoil you like some ill-mannered child.
That's awfully nice of you. Zagreus just raised a very interesting point. There is probably not a lot of people that actually pray for their god's well-being, is there? Always asking.
Let's hear it.
But never offering. I mean, I think most gods do receive a lot of thanks for everything they do and represent, so it probably holds a balance. And yeah, we have two debuffs. We have a strong special that can crit for pretty big damage, as you saw there. Pretty good. Oh yeah, very, very good indeed. And do it again. Put out that one. And there she is. There she is. Always a pleasure, Tisiphone. Thank you. Come again.
My weapon shuddered at the touch of it.
Yeah, Guan Yu can't shudder much more. We have already maxed out Guan Yu somewhat fiercely.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
I feel like Guan Yu is just one of these weapons where you truly need to do that. We actually don't need any of those. We grab our coin purse.
Okay.
And to raise a point that I made many times over, and I hope anyone has made a suggestion about that on the Discord already. Asphodel needs one room more, and Elysium needs about 1 or 2 rooms less. Otherwise the type deadline is just heinous. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on here before, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agreed with me on that front. You know, back in the day, you would come into Asphodel, and there's a good chance that you would spend half of your time just fighting the second boss, because it was that awkwardly paced in every regard. Oh my god, did I just one-shot that guy? Or that guy. I'll be damned. Yeah, man, we are looking pretty fine in here. And let's go for the key, I think. Yeah. Man, my special slaps enemies around like crazy, and I love it. Imagine if we get the Dionysus legendary, we would slap even harder. Which is probably what I'm going for. Oh yeah, seeing the Chaos Gate, I just recognized we actually did not see Chaos. Took out the Chaos Egg for nothing once more. That just happens quite often. And don't do that, thank you. Oh. I was actually so sure I would get a crit on him there. 1008 damage. 1008 damage to the Dream. Okay, yeah, we'll not go for Chaos here. Let's go for the shop. I do like Athena, and honest to God, your Rothfic would actually be amazing. Maybe I should have gone for Athena there. I probably should have gone for Athena there. You know, always smart in hindsight. I should get this pawn for the better attack. Or the stronger special. Let's take the special. We don't really use our attack for the poison damage right now. We just use it for the most part in order to get the debuff on our targets. That guy.
The time has come.
The time has come, and so have I.
We go take care of business here just like we used to, Zag.
You laughed last cause you came to die. Man, what game was that again?
That's not my style.
Yeah, your style. Screw your style. Man, what game was it again? That song that I just started to sing there. Oh yeah, it was one of the Devil May Cry games. I think the 4th one. Also, would you stop throwing bombs at me? I would appreciate that a great deal. Bombs, lasers, man, it's like we are in some sci-fi war zone over here. Oh, everybody's dead. Nice.
I'll write this one off.
Hermes, my friend. May I call you my friend? I hope this modest offering will lift your spirits but won't slow you down.
Nothing slows Hermes down.
I look like I got the sort of time to sit Ambrosia, cuz, well, guess what? I do. So, cheers.
Okay, you know what? They need to update this line. I did not give him a bottle of Ambrosia, it was nectar.
Let's hustle, shall we, boss? Honestly, I don't know how the rest of you can stand it, trudging about like you don't have some place to be.
It's rather easy once you get used to it. And yeah, I take that faster special.
That's good speed, alright.
It's good.
I'm going.
Please be gone. Thank you. And Ares or Artemis? Yeah, we go for Artemis here, for sure. I was about to make a very interesting and elaborate point, but then I forgot everything about it. Oh yeah, faster special is great. You're dead, and I love it. Come on, stay down. Almost. And he's dead. Poison damage for the victory.
Don't let it go to your head. Lady Artemis, I am indebted to you for the strength and cunning you have given me.
Look, Zagreus, I don't know what to say except for thanks.
I don't know what to say except you're welcome.
In the name of Hades.
Oh yeah, that voice line from Hermes earlier. That was probably from the time when Ambrosia used to be what Nectar is now. Back in the day when bosses would only drop... I think they only used to drop Darkness, and the Hydra dropped Heat, which was like the worst boss drop because you ever only needed 200 heat in total, and everything else after that was just absolutely useless in the long run. Man, those were the days. It's probably one of the reasons why people just did not enjoy fighting the Hydra at all. One of the many reasons why the people did not used to enjoy that fight. There were plenty of reasons. Oh man, I am not a fan of being in here with you like that. Only what holds still. There you go, one more. I should start using my charge attack a bit more regularly to heal myself up a bit. But man, not against these gentle jokers. Not against them. We reroll.
Change of plan.
We reroll once more. Dionysus! He gave me a bottle of nectar early on, so you know what? Let's toss a bottle of nectar to our Dionysus.
A toast in your honor, Lord Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
I absolutely agree.
What What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged.
There's my guy. And he brings the iced wine. Blessed.
Cheers to that.
Truly, truly blessed to be alive right about now. And remember, guys, we can still get his legendary, so I'm going to take his keepsake with me on the next floor. And also, hello, Lerny. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Hope everything is alright. Oh yeah, let's actually go and make our promise true. Use our charge attack a bit. Oh man, the damage. The damage is so good. We're actually two-shotting the heads if we get a bit lucky with our crits over here. One crit to take out the armor, and another one for you, son of a gun. But yeah, one crit for the armor, one crit for the actual head. Feels pretty decent. There's some heal coming my way, and a lot of damage. Got myself into a bad position there. I need you all to stop using that head smash attack, because it is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you can bite, but you can't smash. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Enough out of you. I will not come near you anymore. I had enough out of you. There you go. Come out, show yourself. And now we go for the finishing strikes. Finishing strikes? Thank you. Yeah, man, most of the damage I took in this fight came from head smashes and the occasional wave attack. That's always the worst, if you have a lot of heads that give you all the wave attacks. That always ends up being messy. But with all that being said and done, we are still here, still around. Not quite yet victorious, but we might be getting there. And yeah, give me that nice keepsake. And hope for a legendary to come our way. We might actually get the Artemis legendary here in 2, because I'm very sure that dual shot qualifies as a precondition for that. Do I need to? Do we really need to? Fine.
Let me have it.
He wasn't asking me like that before, so maybe there's something special to that. Yes, it does.
Beware the narrow distance between hastiness and swiftness. A distinction I am not so sure the god of travel fully understands.
I will keep that in mind. And I will also take... I want to get the stronger special, I gotta say, but I'm not sure how I feel about hidden chamber rewards. Ah well, let's do it. This is just blue, so we don't lose out on anything here. Oh, heroes, huh? Oh, heroes, I am not too fond of. So we just eliminate them all. Oh, the crit, blast. Where's the next one? There they are. He got a shockwave off. It's too bad. Just stay like that. Let me replenish some of my HP against you. Thank you very much. Actually, we ain't got time for that. We are in Elysium. The clock in Elysium is too tight. Thanks you. Gems, huh? Not a big fan of gems, but they will do, I suppose. And let's go for this room. Hope for the best. Hello, hello, hello. Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Oh, that's very nice, actually.
Cheers, I'll take it, man.
Oh, and there's the legendary, guys. There is the legendary.
Strong stuff.
Am I some kind of pushover to you, Zagreus? Is that what you think?
I'm fairly confident that that is never what I thought at all. Oh no. I was about to say, let me out. And just throw a cast on him. There. That's nice. I actually started to play Dreamscaper with my controller. That was the first time I actually used that controller that I bought like months ago. I'm wondering if I maybe should start, or not even start, just try to play this game with a controller as well at some point. It would probably end up being hilarious. One of the worst playthroughs I will ever have. But I think it would also be hilarious.
Good hunting just now, Zagreus. You passed my little test, so now we're good. Just like it never happened.
There's my girl. Okay, we take the pressure points probably, even though the Artemis 8 is also kind of tempting. Let's take the pressure points for more crits.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Let's keep on going to the right here. The right has been good to us thus far, and this is actually very good.
Mother of all soul catchers.
Yes. Come on, crit him down. Also, don't let this guy spawn in. He spawned in, damn. Okay, got the big guy out. He is about to spawn. I am not going to let that happen. And now for you, my man. And down you go. That was very nice. Man, this fight takes so much less long than the fight against Asterius. Let's actually get a clean kill in here.
My senses sharp.
And as I said before, the right has been very good to us, so we keep going for the right. Oh, ghosts. And nobody got time for that. Who's next? There. Come on, all of you need to go. Also, don't aim at me like that. It's rude. And I do not take kindly to rude behavior such as this. That was a nice and fast room, and yeah, I take the HP too. This should be the last. Yeah, we can't go there.
My boon from Master Chaos.
Oh, nice. That's actually interesting.
I was so fortunate to have received the boon of Dionysus prior to my own. He, the most noble and important of us all, the god of wine himself.
You know, I can't be quite sure if that was her being sincere or just flat out ironic. But Dionysus is there. They usually get along fairly nice, so I am inclined to believe that it is the former instead of the latter. Dead. 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 More dead. All of the dead. Shaun of the dead. Dead rising. Dead falling. Who's next? There. Oh, hello, sword heroes. Oh, that was a big crit, thanks to the Dionysus Legendary. Yeah, man, that extra damage coming from it is so delicious. And yeah, I think I take the massive spin here.
Perfect.
For big old circles that apply the poisoning effect somewhat fiercely. And sure, take the mana of the Lamia here as well. A chest with some gems. You know what, sure, let's go.
How bad could it be?
I was like, I can't do it because the clock is tight, but I think we're actually fairly okay in that regard overall. Oh no! Every time, man. Every time. Okay, that shield hero is down. And out. Now for you. And down and out as well. Claim the prize and keep moving.
All mine.
Go for the key because rerolls are fun. Keep firing, keep firing. Thanks for the snack. It is much appreciated. Pick it up, pick it up. That too. More to spawn, more to come. My god, so many projectiles being flung around into my general direction. Does not fill me with happiness at all. There you go, there's my guy. Go bite the dust, and the last one ran all the way over here. Down he goes. Thanks for the key, and we want nothing to sell in here. And we got one more shot for the boss fight. 2 minutes should be fine-ish. Sadly, we were not able to procure a Death Defiance in here, but so be it. I don't think we know if we need that. The palm, that is. I don't think we are going to need the palm. I would like to get a Death Defiance.
Come, Hellspawn.
destroyed by the two greatest fighters at Elysium.
Not today, my friend. Not today. Yeah, I'm a fiend. I'm a worse. I'm a demon. I know. I'm well aware. There's actually some skeleton here. Okay, Jesus at his halfway point. Damn. Skeleton should be down. Oh! The king died so quickly. Oh, 1,700! Death and destruction. Man, tell me Dionysus is not the best god in the game.
Can I get some applause or something here?
That was your applause, Zagreus. You've earned it. That was pretty nice.
Go on and try.
I was able to enjoy that thoroughly. Of course, there's no death defiance in here, so we take those. We got nothing to sell.
My keepsakes.
We take probably this one, and then we will be on our merry way. We got decent money in our hand. Here's me hoping that we will get something decent for that, and then just have a good old time fighting our old man in the temple, on top of the temple rather. Dionysus and Demeter.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Ravenous Will is actually going to be great.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed. Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite. The next one, I have a feeling about the next one. It's not going to be the next one, it's going to be the last one. There!
Right there.
Another star wall! Yeah, I called him a star wall because he's the star of the day. Everyone who gives me 150 gems is a star in my book.
What else we got?
Artemis. I'd like to see Artemis in here. And yeah, big fan of the Ravenous Will. No, I don't even mind if we don't see the legendary all that much. But with all that being said and done, I still like to see it. Just for the sake of completion. And because it would still be fun to play around with, you know me. Down you go. Room clear is looking pretty nice.
More Satyrs.
And as long as we don't see any kind of heinous enemies, such as these gentle jokers over here, we should be very fine. There you go. There's my guy. More? More to come, more to spawn. There they are. Yeah, please stay out. Oh no, we got the poison off. And also he poisoned himself there, which is nice. I think this is a good point in time to take the 8 here.
The dead better hide.
And here we leave.
Down the chute.
Kinda hilarious that we never got an 8 effect up until this point, isn't it?
Let's see here.
Go for Demeter. Probably still has a few interesting things she could offer us.
Clean.
Also, I should use, at least every now and then, my charge attack to heal myself up a bit. Not like these jokers give me all that many opportunities to do so, but I still should. Oh, these guys. They give me plenty of opportunity to do so. 2029. And I'm pretty sure my cast crit 4000 there. That's that good stuff. And we are through in here. I might go for one extra room. Because meeting Dionysus is fun, and so is having another chance at getting a Death Defiance. And if we don't, we might get another Dionysus boon for our money there. We'll see. Hey there. Crits for days. Yeah, we are looking pretty decently here in terms of just sheer damage dealt. You need to stop shooting lasers at me though. Down you go.
No way.
You should be dead. Hey, he looks pretty dead to me. That absolutely works. And that's just one of you, gentle jokers. And he's already dead, but there's a rat. Okay, that was an easy fight.
Dionysus.
We'll probably go for yet another room, but I don't think we should
How about another?
stress our luck too much in here.
Enough of this place.
Also, I don't think there's anything left we really need. Maybe the HP. Let's go for it, be safe. Just go grab it really quick. Should put us at 160, which is not much, but it should be enough.
I'm rich.
Hopefully. Here's me hoping that we don't have to fight the small vermin for that, though. A tiny vermin.
It's no use.
No, there's nothing here we want to sell off. We keep running. And these jokers got nothing on us. Oh, he died to the trap. That's the one thing he should not have done, but he did. Down you go. Let's actually not forget that we can use our Rothback every now and then if the need arises. Damn, he got me. Heal up. Yeah, trigger that trap. 1,400. Man, the crits. So yeah, the crits are high. They also come at a pretty frequent pace in here, which is just great. Damn, drink.
Okay.
And death. Yeah, I think we are looking fairly okay over here.
Look at all that corn.
Money-wise, we are having quite a bit. Sadly, no Death Defiance in here to be found.
Boy.
Let's go with you. Peer pressure after party. High tolerance for even more damage reduction. You know what? That's a yes from me. That might actually be what makes all the difference.
Fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
So, we are a bit more tanky than it would seem at first glance. We only have 2 Death Defiances, we only have 160 HP, but if we get hit, we apply Weakening
I guess there's
for
only one thing left to
30%
do.
damage reduction.
Isn't that so, Father?
No matter how quickly you're able to get here, I shall be waiting.
As per always, yeah, sure. 30% damage reduction from Weakening. We have 33 by standing in our clouds. Also, I need you to stop doing that to me, Hades. It's very rude.
Olympus.
It's actually some skill here, why not? Oh, and he's gone. Where is he? There he is. And if we are below a certain HP threshold, 40%, we also... Is Skelly still alive? No, he's actually dead. If we are under a certain HP threshold, we also get another 20% damage reduction. So we are really surprisingly tanky. Also, here's me hoping that we will still get all the crits in here. Also, these guys need to go because they can heal Hades, and I do not take kindly to that kind of treatment. He truly does not deserve it, you know? Okay, we are through the first half.
Come on, get up.
Enough of this.
Artemis.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. There is a trap on top of him, I saw that. Oh wait, halfway through already?
Artemis.
Come on, give me the crits, give me the crits. Oh yeah, we also get 10% damage reduction from Demeter. Yeah, this fight is over.
You still resist.
Yes!
I shall see you back at home.
Very nice indeed. Yeah, we had some ridiculously good crits, and we got them semi-consistently. Dionysus Legendary ended up being a huge damage boost, and of course Icebind is always nice to have. Yeah, this was pretty much the run, and was glorious. Thanks for the Titan blood. I take my leave.
Now. The often patient Zagreus appears to take repeated deaths in stride, and so here comes another one for him.
Another one. Yeah, at this point I don't think Zagreus even feels the pain of death anymore. At this point it just annoys him. Ah, another one.
I did it.
Yes, you did. You know, one of these days you really need to be able to grab one of those towels. God knows you need them. Well, he doesn't need them because the blood just drips off on him, but you know what I mean.
Oh, neat. Thanks. It's not so bad that you keep coming back like this, is it? At least for me it isn't.
Oh, at least you're enjoying yourself.
I'm getting used to it. Though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos.
I just realized, hang on.
Welcome to the House of Hades. Glory and death.
He has the flat eye emoji on his belt. I just realized that. You know, that is awkwardly fitting.
Boy. At least
Do
not
you
yet.
miss it yourself, Master Achilles, sir? The freshness of the air? The need to have meals several times a day and such?
I can imagine he does.
Remember it, my friend. Although your songs do stir up memories sometimes. I'm used to things the way they are, I think. But you, not so much.
I wonder how long Achilles has been dead in here, now that I'm listening to this.
Oh, on the contrary, sir. I am profoundly satisfied. We are most fortunate to have employment even after death. Imagine merely resting for eternity when you could work.
Yeah, you need to meet Sisyphus, man. He has been working out like crazy.
I can.
I seriously joked.
Tusa, you must work harder than anyone in this house, keeping everything so neat and orderly. I don't think it should be thankless work, so thank you. And I'd like for you to have this.
There you go, girl.
Oh, Prince, wow, thank you. Thanks so much. You've been so generous. I think I'm speechless. No, can't think of anything to say right now.
That's plenty.
Oh, you said it all. Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just glad we've had a chance to get to know each other.
I'm glad we've had a chance to know each other too. Thanks for the nectar. I can tell it's really, really good. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Didn't even give me the opportunity to talk to her normally. That's just how she does business. And of course, our dog gets the pets he deserves. And if we must, we will talk to him.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
There wasn't exactly a huge tale to it.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
On it, my boy. On it. Any fancy renovations in here? I don't think there are any. But we caught a stone wall. I remember that. There we go. 155 gems. The dream. And we can get 20 gemstones for 2 keys. Sure. Who knows for what that may be worth it later down the line.
What else?
No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child. Though it moves me to receive this offering.
You're welcome.
Nyx, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father often likes to say. He alone was relegated to this realm, and grew resentful of his relatives on high.
Understandably so. It always irritates me when a conversation ends without Zagreus having to make some kind of remark about it. I always expect him to say something, and there's only in a handful of conversations where he doesn't.
Could maybe use some rest.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. Also, how much darkness do I still need? Still that much, huh? Okay, cool. That's very good. Finally, some progress here.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises. with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
I mean, at this point you know that him killing you wouldn't even be that bad.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You better not give me away, old man.
I find that that never works out. Never.
Sorry.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first, as when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
Yeah, let's get started. I like how game over music plays the moment he starts working.
A litany of complaints submitted by restless shades across the underworld must be evaluated, organized, and processed. But Prince Zagreus does not even know where to begin.
Makes you wonder what kind of complaints the death would have.
That is not correct.
The training-lacking prince's efforts to administer approvals to the judgment terms ultimately leaves a lot to be desired.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
He probably isn't. I can tell. I've never trained with him myself.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
Yeah, if only we could have that sun clock Hades wanted so bad.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
On it.
Right. Supplies on all the desks in the administrative chamber must be carefully maintained and neatly placed in a specific way, which the forgetful prince has not yet memorized in full.
Okay, you know what, that is heinous. Nobody tells me how I arrange my working utensils on my desk.
Ugh. Prince Zagreus must have some favored tasks in the administrative chamber of the house. But surely none of them include the tasks demanding his attention here.
Correct.
Reviewing lists of claims from shades with grievances is a very important service of the house. Or so Lord Hades once attempted to impress upon his willful son.
Well,
can't understand any of this.
That's not correct.
Wait. Do you want to tell me what I understand and what not? Shut your face. Here, hold on to your rope.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. The shades' due compensation rapidly approved. And yet the prince cannot remember all the necessary steps.
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
I was about to say, I think Zagreus just needs to be actually properly trained for this job.
Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the prince has absolutely no desire now to organize them alphabetically by date.
None whatsoever, yes.
Okay, now all the options are gone.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
Yeah, we were very good at work today.
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me?
Yeah.
As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Which probably wouldn't be the worst.
I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
Goodbye. Yeah, I can understand both of their points, at least to some degree. But with that being said, let me go back and check if we can now actually gain access to that room. Yeah.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh?
There we go. Give it to me.
Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
Oh, I will touch everything in the administrative chamber. Also, these two now have a line to talk to.
You cannot keep falling asleep on the job like this, Hypnos. This is completely unacceptable.
Oh, I just nodded off a little while, Thanatos. I rest easy knowing that you're here. But if I goofed, why, I guess you could kill me dead or something, huh?
Don't give me any ideas. Pull yourself together and quit slacking off. The house needs help and you've got a job to do. Now get to it.
Wait,
Maybe he wanted to contribute to that conversation, but he never got a chance. I don't think there even is anything interesting we can do in here yet, but this room will be important later down the line for, I think, Nyx's storyline with Chaos, and probably also for Orpheus with Eurydice.
The administrative chamber's ever-working shades remain utterly dedicated to their thankless toil, all because of an inspiring rendition of how dedicated they ideally should be.
Everybody hang in there.
Yeah. Is that Mac here? No, that's Thanatos. It's Thanatos. Probably the sign says something like, hey, try to aim to become Thanatos. You can become Thanatos as well if you try very, very hard.
Not thirsty.
Really?
The cool, purified waters of the Styx are available in limitless supply to all servants of the God of the Dead, authorized to work endlessly within the house administrative chamber.
Yeah, you say waters, it looks more like blood to me.
Job's #1 perk. No thanks.
And yeah, here you can actually check how your last few runs actually look, which is pretty nice. But for the moment, there's nothing too interesting. What is this? My permanent record. Oh yeah, this tells me what weapons I have used to what degree, my highest achievements with them, the best time overall, highest seed cleared, Olympian boons, times used. Really, I have taken... Snowburst is my most taken boon, I gotta say, that surprises me a bit. At least a little bit. But yeah, Demeter overall is a very, very good goddess. I mean, Demeter, she has also a very, very small god pool, so that would also partly explain it. Explosive return, that does not quite surprise me. Alternate aspects. Yeah, we have used a lot of Ares, a lot of Zeus. And special keepsakes. Yeah, the lucky tooth, probably because we have had it on every run thus far since we've gotten it. Interesting. I actually did not know that that was so detailed right about now. It's good to know. It's actually pretty useful because that would allow me to do things like, you know, checking what kind of boon I take the least and then maybe try to engineer a run around that. Which could end up being very interesting. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching.
Give me your best shot. It's my job.
If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. We are playing the Fists next time again. Looking forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days, and please stay as awesome as you are.